be hosted from a factory floor or a construction site or a sewer.
Yeah.
He's like, you want to host evening from the sewer? And I said, why not? He goes, Mike, I don't give a shit. No one's watching the show. Do whatever you want. So I took my cameraman into the sewers of San Francisco. And what happened down there is actually a book I wrote a couple years ago. It changed my life. The whole experience in the sewer, the rats, the roaches, the just the endless chocolate tide that washed over us and forced me to do the only thing I could do, which was work with the sewer inspector who was down there replacing these rotten bricks. That was his job. I was just there to.
Who's about on a Tuesday afternoon?
That footage.
We're getting closer to Christmas.
And it turned into Dirty Jobs. And so,
Presume the normies probably have some time off. I do. I was lucky this year, but I'm going back on Boxing Day.
He had an amazing life, and he lived long enough to see me doing something that, as my mother said, looked like work, right? And so, and then Dirty Jobs blew up.
Yeah.
And so this is, I know you've seen this kind of thing in show business. I hadn't at that point. I'd had a lot of jobs, but I had never gotten mail from people saying, "You think that's dirty? You should see what my father does. My brother, my cousin, my uncle, my sister. Wait till you see this." And that's when I was like, oh, this is not a show. This is something else. This is a love letter to work. It's a romp. It's, a truly unscripted, back before reality was reality. It was a very unusual thing for Discovery to put on the air.
Oh yeah, when you're in an animal's butt.
Just no one had ever seen it. And
Few had, and they weren't supported by the
Who used to watch Mike Rowe's Dirty Jobs or whatever it was called? I'm watching Theo Von's
hey, Mr. Fancy Man,
episode with him at the moment.
when are you coming back to town?
Yeah, that thing's a wiener mitten. That's a wiener mitten.
So
He's surprisingly good at matching
the
Theo's
show is
humour.
still in production. I'm still shooting Dirty Jobs right now.
Wow.
And my granddad is long gone, but I
Fucking hairs everywhere.
He had girls.
This wind.
He died. His very strange last
You
name.
had female offspring, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom and her sister. And I don't know of any other Nobels, Knobel. So this year, with Dirty Jobs coming back, I thought,
Hello.
let's do something to get his name out there.
What's going on?
And so I've got this whiskey,
That's a quite mouthful of a name there, but
foundation.
I'll give it a go.
In his honor.
Shao Gabriel Rodriguez.
We award
Is that right?
work ethic scholarships to people who don't want to go for a 4-year degree.
Right.
Brazilian.
Want to weld.
Nice.
Or be plumbers or steam fitters.
What's everyone doing? Are you all ready for Christmas?
Or all the jobs
Are you feeling the holiday spirit?
My guy cousin
Or can you just not wait for it to be over?
I can't tell you how many people
I'm sort of on the fence
who
because I work through most of Christmas and New Year's,
got a welding certificate who went
so I kind of just want it to be done, really.
now just crushing it.
Brazil, nice.
$50,000 a year. Many
Hello
of
from
them
Australia.
have picked up their plumbing certification as well.
The
Some of
bead
them are
jockey telling me those dudes are out there.
they're killing it.
Yeah.
I know an underwater welder, 300.
Currently watching episode
No, he's underwater.
416 Mike Rowell this past weekend. Theo Von.
He has oysters for lunch.
It's quite a wholesome episode. They're becoming buddies. I think they end up doing a couple of pods together. Like a Christmas one too.
Big stones. And
There's some of them right there, dude. Now that is
those
Even Australia got a mention in this. Cuba Petey,
yeah, those things are
a little underground city,
that looks nice.
opal capital of the world. Here they like a bit of meth there too. What else you got to do if you're stuck down a hole all day digging? Just take meth.
Grappa has openings for 4 tonight from 5:15 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. What time works best?
How about 5:30?
Perfect. I've booked it.
I swear to God,
Underwater well enough gangster. And being from Louisiana, you hear about that all the time.
Sure.
Offshore rigging, welding, people leaving their families.
Troy and a bed in the morning.
Yeah, Louisiana was.
Try that again, mate. I'm not sure what that means.
Over the years, you know.
Before we go there, I want to know a little bit more about that. The grants you guys get. Just so our audience can hear about it.
Well, yeah, thanks.
You told me that story about the. I just think it's a neat story.
All right, so here's what happened. In 2008, Dirty Jobs was.
Is that like a pod?
Yeah.
It was all over the world, and I
Is it a
was
Theo episode?
working my ass off, living in Motel 6s and Super 8s, you know.
I'm very bored, so I'm taking your literal suggestion right now. There we go. Yeah. As in from Community. Yep. Know these guys very well, actually, because I used to watch. Maybe my partner enjoyed Community. I think we watched it about fucking 3 times all the way through. Not a bad show, mate. Not a bad show. At all. Probably one of the last, like, series I kind of watch. All I seem to watch these days is comedy and YouTube. Yeah, they're not bad. I'm kind of stuck for things to watch at the moment. I don't know if this is people's thing, but I like comedy. I do comedy. But I managed to find there was the election coverage on the first time like Trump got in, and it was at the Comedy Store, I think. Joe Rogan, Doug Stanhope, just a bunch of comics. And it was a fucking wild watch. Like, they just got tanked as hell on stage. It went for about 4 hours. And they just rotated in all these different comics. Just pure chaos. Hello, Official Gaming Cheetah VR. What's up? I disconnected my cast. I'll have to see what's up. Is everyone ready for Christmas? Are you feeling the spirit? Are you getting some time off, or do you have to work your way through like us poor bastards? I work at a site that runs 24/7 all year, so I won't be there on Christmas Day or the day before, but I'll be back on Boxing Day for a 12-hour shift. Oh, man. Doesn't feel much like bloody summer here in Tasmania, Australia at the moment. It's meant to be. It's just fucking freezing last night. I'll do that classic global warming. Or global warming. Because damn, nothing's getting warmer. It's fucking cold as hell. Yeah, bugger it. I might put on a Theo Von episode with little Bobby Lee. That Korean space noodle. Actually, if you all find yourself broken in the head a bit, go and check out Dr. Gabor Mate on Theo's channel. That's quite a good watch. Theo, Bobby, Mom. Hello, cool boy, age 10312. How are you? Bobby.
I have some tour dates to tell you about.
God damn it.
Washington, D.C., October
I've come off a night shift and
Las Vegas,
trying to get my sleeping pattern back in sync. I've only had about 2 hours of broken sleep, so I'm rough.
VA, November 10.
Henry Woods, what's going on? Not much, man. I just come off work this morning.
Formerly the Big Sandy.
Got a couple of days off over Christmas and I'm back Boxing Day, so just hanging out. The missus is at work. The boy's here he's on his school holidays. That's about it, really. How about you?
Be good to yourself. Tie-dye hoodies in aqua, indigo, and creamsicle.
I'm just doing some writing. I have been this morning, trying to get a show ready for March next year.
Bootleg merch out there, and some of it's real neat. But if it's not from our store, just know that
Christmas, just doing the grind, mate, the usuals.
just so you know that.
Do you have anything exciting planned, or you're just doing the family thing, or what?
In the comedy community, he's an actor, he's a podcast host, and he's an endangered species of a man. Today's guest is
I'm actually visiting family for the first time since our boy was born. 10 years. We've done the Christmas thing at home. We were pretty strict on that because we didn't want to cart him around to 5 different places in a day. So he's finally old enough that he's going to go visit his grandparents. We're going to go have a day there. Family? Nice, mate. Nice. How about New Year's? Do you do the New Year's thing, mate? I can't say that I do. I haven't really for many a year. In fact, I'll probably be in bed by about 6 p.m. that night because I have to work day of New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. 12-hour shifts, so I won't be up watching the fireworks. Just a date, yep. That's how I look at it.
That's crazy. And you can say Jigger because you are, what do you mean?
I hate New Year's resolutions. If I ever start feeling like that at the end of the year, where I'm like, New Year's resolution, new year, new me, I'll try and start before the new year rolls around because it's kind of crap. You're better off trying to do it before Christmas.
Diversity and intermingle. What do you mean?
I resolved to not be a fat bastard and put on 10 kilos eating way too much fucking Christmas food. Yeah, that mate, January is like the gym's cream for the whole year, you know? I don't know how many fucking times when I was a younger guy that I'd kick off a gym membership and just let it sit there. I might go once.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know either, man. Sometimes I don't even know, dude, but you just do it, you know?
The gym owners must love a New Year's resolution, I reckon.
The safest way, if I've seen any, to try and get any races.
That's why I get my own equipment at home.
But you don't want people doing anything dangerous. That's the thing about racism, dude. It's like, for me, it's like, if there's a...
Mind you, my partner, she got
Or they're gonna drag me...
locking contracts, yeah. Yeah, motherfuckers going to the new year thinking, gonna do this, lock me into 6 months because it's cheaper, or 12 months, and then they never go.
It's like the white version of a rickshaw.
My partner, though, she works for the government, and I'm looking at, she can get like this fitness passport thing, which allows you to go to all the gyms and stuff, and any basically health facility around us. So that's actually not too bad. Like, we're going to fire that up. Well, we have fired that up. We've taken advantage of it a bit this year, not as much as I should. But it's kind of cool being able to pop between facilities, you know. You've got like a big Olympic swimming pool. You go to like a powerlifting gym. It's got like an infrared sauna. That's always good. So we'll probably reactivate that I don't know.
Say
Not the start of next year, but sometime after that. I need to get off my ass and lose some weight.
All right,
Quit smoking and put on about 10 kilos.
I'm hanging out with a Muslim. I know a couple. So I'm hanging out with like Fahim Anwar. Okay, yeah, right. So, and somebody drives by in a truck, right? Because it's always a truck, I guess.
It's always a truck.
It always is. And yells out, "Get out the street, Slim!"
I see a chicken looking at me.
Wait. The couples, Muslims. Yeah,
I've never,
yeah. I feel like you mix it up, dude. Nah,
I've never heard anyone go, "What's up?" Like after 9/11, those slams, bro. They never said that.
Yeah, I feel
It's definitely been said.
a bit of a funny story about how I
Probably 1,000 times.
quit smoking. I've got it on my channel, Catch Up Sessions. The latest one I did, I talked all about it, but basically I did a macro dose of mushrooms. I've never touched them before, and it blasted quite a few addictions clean out of me. With no inclination to go back to any of them, so that was interesting. Made for a funny story on stage too. Bibs Roast 545. Yes, mate, I'm very Australian. My nan would like to call me Irish, but she's living in the past.
And let's not use the term engine. All right. Well, what I'm saying is that I think
Where you from?
the best way for racism
Is that,
to occur, if
yep,
it
Bibs
happens,
Roast?
is if
Where you
someone
from, mate?
grabs it and yells it out of her, because then they're gone. It's over. It happens.
It's a drive-by racism.
Yes.
Yeah. But you're saying that's okay.
No, I don't think it's okay, but I think it's.
Mate, I've already done the quitting smoking Ronaldo.
But then if they do a U-turn, then we got a problem.
I
What's up, Slim? I'm like,
quit that with the use of psychedelics and a few other things,
Then we're wrong.
and haven't looked back.
Yeah.
But yeah, the food intake's definitely picked up with the lack of smoking, but now I'm trying to get that under control. So we shall get there, all in good time. But I feel a lot better since I quit. I can breathe again.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either, dude. I can name a few comments.
And yes, we've got a couple of Australians in here today. I wasn't sure what to expect on a Tuesday, but I guess leading up to the Christmas period, you might all be on holidays. Or you might be a poor sucker like me that does shift work.
Yesterday was my birthday. So over the weekend, me and shows. We were in
He's all prepared for Christmas,
Columbus.
dealing with the madness.
Pittsburgh, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm just going to the old man's this year, so don't have too much to worry about. It's nice. What work? I'm a security supervisor.
Is that Pittsburgh?
I run a small team
All right.
at a factory.
Hey, we're in Pittsburgh. We're doing a show.
Been there about 10 years. I quit once
Andrew goes, yo,
and came back.
birthday.
I'm a sucker for punishment. I went and did an office gig for like 9 months as a university admin. I fucking hated it. Much rather security work.
Anyway, yeah, back to okay.
The best city to visit in Australia, mate. I couldn't tell you. I haven't done a lot of travelling myself. I've been to Brisbane, Canberra, Melbourne,
You know, man, video.
Oh yeah.
pretty much everywhere in Tasmania.
Thank you so much.
And that's about it. My favourite city was probably Brisbane. I had a really fun time doing comedy up there. I opened for Josh Wolf, American comic up there at the start of the year at the Fortitude Valley Music Hall. So that was a night of my life. That was fun. So yeah, that's about it based on my limited experience. Hello, that is a girl. One is a girl. Sophie Marcus, hello.
Alien versus Predator.
Not per.
I wonder how much danglers he's got on. That's gotta be it.
Yeah,
People say that all the time.
We're going to start a war in the comments with the Australians, telling us who the best city is. Like I said, I've very limited travel experience here, other than my own state and a couple of interstate visits. I live in Tasmania, all the way down the bottom, the two-headed capital of the world.
Then they got requests.
the map of Tassie,
And they never sent
Australia's
them.
vagina, one might say.
I give you some hints. Okay. One hint? Yeah. One of the guys, imagine finding a dead body.
Depends what you want. There's a lot of variety in Australia, I guess.
Bloated. Oh yeah, it will be bloated. Yeah. Some of that story too will be like. Yeah. So that's one of them. The other one used to look like that. What? Bird.
Sure, let's go with that.
I'm not gonna answer that.
I don't know what I just did. I thought I put a poll up, but it disappeared on me. I don't think I whacked it quick enough.
He claims he is Hispanic, but you don't see no Hispanic bloodlines in his face. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sudan, I agree, and I agree. I don't know where the hell summer's gone this year, but I was at work last night on night shift, and it felt like the middle of winter, not the start of summer. Like, I went outside to talk to a truck driver, and I was actually shivering. Like, I was like, what the why? Tassie's behind on the world's memo that it's summer down this way, okay? But yes, beautiful place. It is. But I'd like to get out and ride my motorbike a bit, and I sort of can't because it's just been so bloody... The weather's just been awful lately. A few stinking hot days, just few and far between, but a lot of wind, a lot of rain, and a lot of cold mornings and overnights.
Oh yeah. Remember when? Who was he saving when Forrest was running and in the Vietnam War he was grabbed? He went to go save somebody's life. Was that him or was it the black guy? Bubba. Anyway.
Bubba.
Terrible analogy.
It's a movie I haven't watched for a long time. Forrest Gump.
Get
to Queensland.
I feel like if you were in a guy in a war, let's just make up a war.
If I was gonna go anywhere, Queensland would be it. And I want to get up there a lot more this year because I did a bit of comedy there at the start of 2025. And had quite a fucking fun time. So I might be up your way to do some comedy hopefully next year. I've made a few contacts up there.
Yeah, it's an icy environment, dude.
People from Tassie actually I think that's why I did so well with comedy up there, because similar vibe, a little bit of bogan culture, but good people, backbone of good people. And I kind of connected with the audience up. They reminded me of a Tasmanian audience up there. So that was cool. It was easy. Felt like home.
What I would do with you, dude, I would tie a rope to your neck, but not to hang you, but I would drag you. What? It sounds. I know, but all you have to do is put your hands where the rope is, so you can get.
How's everyone going today? Are we good?
My point is,
Are we happy? We're sad? Excited? Motivated? Unmotivated? How you all feeling?
Well, I think that if Andrew asked everybody, I don't know who he asked, and did a lot of did anybody else make a video? Like, did a lot of your other comedian friends make them? Or I'm gonna tell you, Bobby Kelly. I know him okay, right? He's from New York. I've known him for a very long time. Him and I have rekindled our relationships. I really love the guy, but Bobby Kelly, he sounded like, right? My brother, obviously. Kalila, obviously. And then who else? Whitney, Adam.
Does anyone watch Theo Von? Have you seen him do pods with his little cream buddy, Bobby Lee? Good God.
So you would be sensitive about it. Yeah, I think it depends.
It's wild ride.
They asked what was going on, if these people were, if they've been ill, if they've been in a hospital, if they've been going through like a family thing. I don't remember how long ago Andrew asked me for it. I think it was just a few days ago. Yeah, that's what he told me. And he goes, Theo responded so quickly, and that's why. Thanks, dude. Don't cry, brother. Brother. That really hit me.
What's the podcast, Henry? I'm all ears, mate. Well, I'm all eyes to look at your comment.
But then, of course, I asked. But anyway, let's move on from it. But it's out of pocket. It's out of pocket. God, dude. And you feel like you're gonna? How do you pay that back? Are you gonna hold a grudge? Because it sounds like you have resentment. Yeah, I do. And guess what? I'm not gonna fuck with those guys for a while.
Maybe at least a month.
Mm-hmm. 1 month, huh?
Yeah, man.
1 month of that baby.
Yeah.
Puppy.
Because you've never been in the outing.
Tassie Tiger.
Oh fuck yeah. Did you have?
No, none of my family, and I've got some family that live in the bush, and you know, grew up on the west coast. None of them have ever said they've seen a Tassie Tiger, but
I'll tell you what.
I did actually know an American bloke,
But you had the better chance.
via my partner's side.
Maybe that's what it was.
He literally, like,
You would never.
where do you live? I think it's like New Jersey or somewhere, but I don't know. He met
I'm not kidding. Really?
my partner's dad, like, used to be a taxi driver.
What? They black or white?
I think he just picked him up on the airport and got talking to this American bloke one day, and they ended up becoming like lifelong friends. They're a lot younger than my partner's dad, but he used to fly over every 5 years, and he would bring cameras. Fucking, he snuck night vision in somehow to the country because I don't think you're allowed to. And he would just mission around Tassie, like chasing up all these leads, trying to find one. He was convinced they were real. That's a random fucking hobby, if you ask me.
So they say instead of crazy, they say
Crazy.
Henry, don't forget to yell out that podcast, mate.
I love that island, Catalina.
Boys, Queen, hello, mate. Hello to you.
So they call, hey man, you like my bats?
Yeah, well, southwest. If that's where they're gonna be, that's where they're gonna be. That is a fucking wild, untamed spot down there. I'd love to fly over that, like in a helicopter or something. Yeah, I did. You know,
brothers don't fuck with a lot of shit like that. Bats, reptiles.
wouldn't be sure that they're extinct or not, but yeah, if you're gonna find them, that's where it's gonna be, because that's about one of the most, you know, remote areas in the entire world. Well, thank you, Danielle Cowan. It's pretty atrocious at times, though. I have to remember to speak like a gentleman at times, and not let me full fucking as the accent just go off. I'm sorry, I'm manic. I've only had 2 hours sleep.
Abraham Lincoln. How many cats did Abe Lincoln have? Let's look it up.
Yeah. But check it out, dude.
And you think he freed black people? You think one of them would stop by and pick up a cat?
I've never seen Sidney Poitier, like a cat wrapped around his shoulder. But maybe if you Google it, I've never Googled it. Maybe that's true.
Yeah, you never seen him just petting a tabby in the sun, you know?
Yeah.
But
Well, I never thought that I'd see it in my comment section, but the 6-7 has been dropped. I don't know what that means. I'm too old. I'm a confused millennial. I'm scratching my head.
Secretary of State William Seward. Wow. A man giving another man 2 kittens.
Cumtown. Yes, I actually know of it, mate. I'll tell you what, though, I've never really checked it out. I've heard about it. Let's have a look right now. I'm trying to remember who's in it. I feel like I've maybe watched an episode or two. Probably not for the actual show, more for one of their guests. But I'm just having a look so I can jog my memory. It's weird typing Cumtown into my TV. Don't want to type that one into the URL accidentally. Hang on. Is it on YouTube? Am I spelling this wrong? Maybe it needs a space. The cum needs to stand alone. Oh my god! And now this is doing my head in because I know what you're talking about, but I'm struggling to remember who was in it. Right. Well, when I get off of here, I'll check that out. For some reason, YouTube just ain't. Is it on YouTube or is it on just Spotify or something? I reckon there's fucking TV's got some kind of blocker on it, probably, because the boy watches it. So maybe come down. I can't search for it. Let's try another thing. Yeah, it could be. Jog my memory. Who are the bloody comedians that are? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have a look though. Try and remind me if you can remember who the comedians are that run the pod, because it's doing my head in. Nick Mullen. Yes. There. Yep. I know the guys. I can't say that I don't know that maybe if like Shane Gillis has been on there or, yeah, I know the comedians. I've seen them, yeah, Sudan, Professor Cook. Thank you. We are yes. I figured it was something like that. Back in my day, the only number 60 that counted was 69. Everyone got a giggle. Conversely, I lived at a house called 69 York Street. And, yeah, we stole the street sign. MSSP, yep, I'm working my way through the catalogue of MSSP at the moment, the Old Testament. Good God, no wonder they took that off fucking their YouTube channel. It is wild. A hot cast, as they might say. But yeah, no, I saw yeah. Nick Mullen and Adam Friedland. Funny guys. I can't Stavvy, I don't mind Stavvy, but I don't know. Sometimes his laugh just gets me a bit. I can't watch too much of him at once. It's funny the beef they make up between these comedians, though. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could look at it like that, but I don't know. MSSP, both of those guys are still kind of they've kind of stood by the guns a bit. I understand them getting rid of some of the shit because it was, yeah, you can still find it. It's on YouTube, and I think they know that too. That's probably why they, you know, I'm sure Shane and Matt, if they wanted to, could get that shit struck off YouTube in a heartbeat with lawyers and things like. They're rich enough to do that, but they just leave it. I'm pretty sure they've shouted out like Radio Dogs and that. Oh, Stav sold out, right. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't follow the guy enough. Like I said, I can't really stand too much of him. I noticed he was kicking off against the old Rogan sphere, I think. I don't know. YouTube loves to twist things, though. I feel like a lot of those comics, too, they just say shit to set this stuff off. It's quite funny. But, yeah. But people need to not put comics on a pedestal because we're all just fucking psychos. It's weird the amount of clout comics have got in the last few years. Goes to their head. I'll sing you the song of our people, Cast Blast. I am, you are, we are Australian. Fuck, what am I doing? I just zoned out in the middle of trying to find something. Fucking look out. Anaconda. Might switch over to Kill Tony and see if I can find something that looks like I might really remotely want to watch it. That's it, mate. That is it. I recently did an audition and got asked if I sang. And I don't think the casting director really liked it when I laughed in his face. I'm like, no. Yeah, I reckon we've got a blocker on this TV out in our lounge room. I'm sure my partner's set it up to try and somewhat protect the boy. I shall have a look-see when I get off of here. Ron White. I haven't seen this one. Does anyone watch Kill Tony? My golden retriever's acting like she's had a hard day in the office. All she's done is fucking sleep. We recently discovered with my partner's just recently got like pretty much full-time work, and our poor old golden, who's never been without at least one human during the day, got very stressed, and she fucking started like eating my partner's shoes, which was quite upsetting for her. She's quite a shoe connoisseur. And oh my god, I just remembered something. Anyway, yeah. But a few days ago, last week, she went on a fucking rampage through our house and just ate everything. Necklaces, shoes. We lost 2 iPad chargers, Samsung charger, Legos, everything copped it. She just fucking ballistic. So yeah, it's been a mess. So she gets locked outdoors now when we go. We have to. She's got the chickens for friends.
Sometimes, because not only is he a great musician, he has a great fucking sense of humor too. He's not like a fucking one of these woke musicians out there just trying to pander to whatever. This motherfucker's gonna win Grammys and he's gonna do it laughing all the way. The great John B's on the keys, as always, the man that puts it all together, the backbone, the blackbone, if you will. And right here, live in the flesh, truly the one and the only, the great and the powerful. That is D Madness right there. Holy shit. What a show we have for you. It is a very, very special night. You're going to find out more about that in a second. Right now, let's find out more from the amazing sponsors that made it all possible.
Let me guess, Ron White's retiring again.
Are you guys ready to start tonight's fucking show? Well. It is truly a special
Tony looking quite gay with the gold microphone and gold watch.
5 years of living in Austin, Texas. My, how the time has flown. Just a couple LA boys were living the dream, had the Comedy Store by the fucking balls. We were running the joint. We could have done anything we wanted. And instead we took a chance on a crazy little fucking hip rock and roll awesome ass fucking city. And it all happened because of tonight's guest. Now, a lot of people get it twisted. They think, oh shit, this guy owns a comedy club, so it must be this guy. But the person that actually actually started this gangster shit wasn't Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan was convinced to move here by one of the wisest fucking sage comedians of all time. He's been basically everybody's favorite comedian since we were 12, 13, whatever, you name it. And he really started the Austin comedy scene. He was here first, and he hangs out with us every fucking week. He's truly the man, on top of being one of the greatest comedians of all time. There's only one guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is the undeniable GOAT, Ron White.
Ronnie White.
Make some fucking noise.
Damn, he's nearly as red as Tony.
White, ladies and gentlemen, the ambassador of Austin, the Silver King, the Baron of I don't know. I thought welcome, Ron White.
Oh, thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much. Good to see you. Everybody. Marcus, goddamn, right?
Ron White's voice just makes me want to drink whiskey and smoke cigars.
Old band, rocking and rolling as usual. Fun, Hank. Good to be here.
We're so happy to have you. Ron was a pivotal person in the show's wild success. When we moved to Austin, Ron would step in and be a guest on the show anytime we needed him. He was the bridge of us coming out of the LA pandemic.
All right, I'm going to jump off. Things are quieting down. Had a quick hello. Love yous all. Have a good week. If you're watching this back, chase that feeling.